January 19th, 1991, and a pair of F-15C Eagles are on an escort mission over Iraq as part of Operation Desert Storm. Captain Cesar Rico Rodriguez and his wingman, Captain Craig Underhill, appear in the skies ahead of a formation of 36 aircraft tasked with striking targets near Baghdad. Behind them, there are waves of F-16s making their runs, diving with 2,000-pound general-purpose bombs. They release them and the ordnance drops straight onto the Iraqi ammunition depots. Giant explosions rise from the desert. They're expecting anti-aircraft missiles, and the F-16s pull hard up, releasing chaff and flares at the same time. But instead of missiles, the Iraqi Air Force has dispatched 2 pairs of the most advanced fighters at their disposal, MiG-29 Fulcrums. Outnumbered, the Iraqis have been keeping their distance, searching for an opportunity to strike. They keep flying straight, even as the bandit gets within 18 nautical miles. White gets nervous. It's well within the range of the R-27 missiles. 16 miles, and there's still no reaction from the F-15s. He thinks about saying something on the radio, but he worries that if he disturbs them in the middle of battle, it could make the situation worse. 15 miles, and still no reaction. 14 miles. White decides to act.
Pop up, contact, 330 degrees for 13 miles.
It's right in the next time. He hears the call and instantly drops his fuel tanks and pulls hard towards the new contact, with vapor covering his wings. The moment is just 8 miles away, well inside the range of each other's missiles. At the same time, the Iraqi pilot, flying blind without his radar, is informed the Americans are right in front of him. He turns on his radar, and Rico appears on his screen. With this act, the ominous 29 appears on Rico's RWR. Rico's heart races as he comes down from the adrenaline high. He's won.
Oh my god!
Mole appears 2 miles off his right, and Rico can finally afford to relax. Cesar Rico Rodriguez would tally up 3 victories total in his career, making him tied for the top spot of MiG victories for pilots after Vietnam. He sees the MiG roar past in front of him, and he pulls hard left to follow. Rico sees the MiG flying away, but he knows he has the advantage. The MiG pushes down, trading altitude for speed. Rico follows him, spiraling down towards the desert floor as the paths of both jets converge. Rico sees a MiG scream through the merge. He's getting closer. He pulls hard, feeling the blood rushing down from his head as he does everything to bring the fulcrum into his sights. Far above, Mole can see his leader tangling with the enemy and spots an opportunity. But Rico can feel it. This one is his. He sees the MiG coming back and they roar past one another. He almost has him, but they can't keep up this trajectory as they're rapidly running out of altitude. Rico pulls with all he has, powering through 10 Gs of force. Through the crushing Gs, he sees the beautiful sight, the fulcrum, moving into his sights, and the MiG-29s are exploiting it perfectly. Rico's frustrated, but it's a known tactic. The enemy reappears on radar 12 nautical miles away. He locks it in one more time, but doesn't fire. The AIM-7 Sparrow needs him to maintain lock throughout the missile's entire flight, and he knows the enemy are going to re-enter the blind spot before the missile has a chance to catch them. Once again, the enemy disappears. The MiG-29s keep maneuvering across the sky, toying with the F-15's radar, constantly blinking in and out from Rico's screen, keeping 12 nautical miles of separation. Dragging them along. Over at the AWACS, Mark White keeps an eye on the situation. As the F-15s make their move, they leave the airspace that Mark's responsible for, and following protocol, he hands over Rico and Mole to another AWACS controller. Rico and Mole keep up the chase across the sky when suddenly their RWR beeps with alarm and starts filling with detections up ahead. But over at the AWACS, White can see it's not over.
Second group, north, 10 miles.
He considers turning away. By now, the strike package of F-16s is already heading home, so they've no reason to hang about. The enemy is too close for comfort. They can be shot from behind. They need to fight. Rico turns north and the enemy appears on his screen. It's just beyond 10 miles, so he's clear to shoot it down. He runs an identification procedure. It's hostile. He selects the contact on his radar screen and locks the target. In the enemy plane, the Iraqi hears the lock alert and he breaks into a sharp evasive maneuver. It makes no difference. Rico's lock holds strong as his finger hovers over the button. Most systems have identified the contact as a friendly aircraft. In that moment, Mole is overtaken by a cold sense of dread. But Rico's confident it has to be another MiG. But he needs to prove it with his eyes.